Most people stop at the first AI draft, and that's a mistake. And so with just a tiny edit or a quick regenerate, you could actually turn good enough into content that actually performs. And so today I'm going to show you how. So we got this pulled up. I've got Alphana here. Today we're going to really help you to refine content, see how you can get something from a draft into something that you can put into production. And so it's something that we see with a lot of people. And so we're just going to iterate a little bit today. I'm inside of Alphana. And so the first thing we're going to do obviously is we're going to create a project. Now, when you pop this open and you click create, this shows you all the different cards and templates that we have in our library. Before I do that, what I want to do is actually bring in some video content so that we can analyze that video and be able to leverage it to create more content from it. So for those of you that are new, you could actually pull in a YouTube link. You can upload a video from one of your devices or Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive. But today we're going to actually pull in from our existing library so I don't have to re-upload a video again. And so I have different videos here inside of my library. I'm going to pull up this video. This one was from a session that I did last week, which was about reusing your best clips. Now we have this new upload button. So I'm just going to hit create. When I hit create, it loads the video now into the project so that now we could just select the content that we want to create. Now, there's a ton of things that we could do, okay? But we're going to start a little bit slower today. And one of the things that we're going to pull up together is we're going to try to create some content that we can release on platforms. One of the ones that we're going to use today is for Instagram as an example. And so one of the things that I thought we could do is like, all right, if I've got a video and I want to create content for Instagram, we should probably start with the hook. Right? The hook is the first 3 to 5 seconds of either a video of whatever you're saying or the first line inside of a post that's going to grab that person's attention. And so that's what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and I'm going to look for a hook card, and we've got a whole series of them. These are videos cards to be able to find hooks from the video. But what I want to do is actually generate a brand new one. And actually, let me just type Instagram hook. We have 2 different versions. We're actually going to remove one, but let me show you what we've got here. So this is the one. We're going to be removing this one later. So we've got 2 different hook cards. I'm going to go ahead and select this one and I'm going to click next. And in this case, I'm going to skip generating. I'm just going to go ahead and generate skip editing the transcript. We're just going to hit generate at the bottom here. So what we're doing is we're taking the video, we're analyzing it, transcribing it. And in this case, I already have it transcribed because it's a previously uploaded video. And so we're just going to get right to it. We're going to, based on the context of the video, we're going to come up with a series of 10 different hooks that can be used for Instagram to be able to capture a user's attention. And so this usually takes a couple seconds to a minute to be able to generate. And we show you everything live on screen. So you'll see here, and check this out. These are all hooks that you can use based on video content you've already created. Look at that. And these are all inspired by insights from the video. So it's going to be relatable. It's going to be about the content, right? This is a video I put out last week. Fantastic. And now I've got 10 beautiful hooks that we could use. Let's just go over a couple of these examples. So the first one, most people don't know how to talk to AI. Do you? That will capture somebody, right? It depends on the prompt. So we got one. The second one, ever wonder why some prompts just don't work? Boom, capture that reader in. The next one, the smartest approach to prompts might surprise you. The fourth one, what's the secret to mastering AI conversations? Find out here. Or short clips, big impact, why they're key to engagement. Or can 3 seconds really change your content game? The formula for hooks that actually work. Struggling with prompts? You're not alone. Here's the fix. Are generic prompts ruining your AI results? Why clear prompts matter more than you think. So as you can see, right, I just read off 10 different prompts, hooks that were generated all from this one video, right? So I've got plenty to choose from. But let's just say I'm not as happy with these hooks, right? That's okay, right? Some people may want to change it, right? And there's 2 things that I would recommend you can do to be able to tailor these hooks a little bit differently, right? So I love these hooks. I think there's a couple great ones in here, and I can actually spiral and turn these into unique content, right? But you know what? I'm just going to click this button here that says regenerate. Boom, hit that once. And then right here, it's going to confirm that I want to regenerate because again, I'm going to lose some of these, right? So maybe I should screenshot it. I'll screenshot it for now. I'm going to hit regenerate and I'm going to see what it comes up with. This is the quickest way to tell our AI, hey, this wasn't what I was looking for. I want you to try again, right? Just hit the regenerate button. Now what it's going to do, it's going to reanalyze the video and it's going to try to come up with new versions of the hooks. All right. Some it might be a little bit similar and some a little bit different. That happens, but let's check it out. Here's one. This one's kind of repetitive. The smartest prompts aren't the longest. They're the clearest. Boom. This is a new prompt that it gave me. Why clear prompts matter when talking to AI. Beautiful. Think your prompts are good? Let's find out. Stop wasting time. Here's how to master prompts. So if you notice what it did is it redrafted the majority of the prompts in there. But here's what I liked about what this session did, right? It actually kept the first two. These were the first two, I think, in the original version. Why? Because they're pretty good hooks, right? They are pretty good hooks that can be leveraged in content. You could put that in a post. You could say it out loud. And especially if this is your audience talking about AI, how to do prompting or anything like that, this is going to capture the reader. So guess what? It put those two back in there, but it came up with new variations of hooks that you can leverage to be able to create content. So these are just, this is one of the ways that I would say is go ahead and when you create any piece of content, and again, we have a library of over 100 different types of content, from hooks to blogs to newsletters that you could generate. It doesn't really matter. The regenerate button allows you to tell the AI, this is not exactly what I was looking for. Just take another stab at it, right? Beautiful. What's the second way, right? Let's go ahead and hit edit. If I hit edit, we actually show you the prompt that was used to be able to create the content that you see inside of these AI cards, okay? In this case, I have a short prompt in here. Okay, it's not as detailed, and you'll see some more detailed prompts that I have later. This one just says, based on the video transcript or text context, generate 10 Instagram hooks to engage the audience in 12 words or less. The hook should feel punchy, fun, or intriguing enough to stop the viewer from scrolling. It should feel native to the Instagram platform. Perfect. So what did it do? It did exactly that. It gave me my 10 Instagram hooks in 12 words or less. Let's make some changes, right? There's a couple things that we could do when changing on prompts. You could do things like changing the length. Maybe we don't like the length of what these hooks are. We could change the tone, right? Maybe we want it written a little bit differently, right? There's so many options of what we could do to be able to change the content just by making these tiny adjustments, right? So what I would say is, let's adjust, for example, instead of 12 words or less, I might say, hey, make it 8 words or less, right? Let's try to get them even more concise. And I could say the hook should feel punchy, fun, or intriguing enough to stop from scrolling. It should feel native to the Instagram platform. Maybe for tone, we could say the tone should be playful. That's one adjustment. There's another adjustment I want to do, but I'm going to show you what this looks like a little bit before. So number one, we're going to go a little bit shorter and we're going to try to make the tone playful. I'm just going to go ahead and hit generate and we're going to see these changes live and in action. Okay. Let's see if it did it, right? Most people don't know how to talk to AI. Short clips, big impact. Are using them? How to prompt write AI in seconds. Yeah. So maybe the playful part didn't go in, but as you can see, all of these are even more concise than what they were before, right? But let's change it a little bit, right? Let's forget the whole playful thing. One of the things that I would say is if you want to make your hooks even better is that it's got to actually talk to somebody. So if you notice in any one of these prompts, right? Ever wonder why your prompts don't work? The smartest approach to AI, why clear prompts are your secret power. Okay, who's the audience? Who am I talking to here? Who's most people, right? We're talking about the entire world, right? There's what, over 8 billion people in this world, right? So that needs some work. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to click edit and we're going to say generate 10 Instagram hooks to engage the audience. I'm going to put it back to 12, just the way I had it before. The hook should feel punchy, fun, and intriguing. I'm going to take out the tone for a second. We're going to go back to what it was before and we could try different things. We're going to say the audience is a musician, okay? Or maybe a music artist, right? So let's try that and see what this does. I'm gonna go ahead and hit generate. Okay, here we go. Yes, okay, this is what we wanted to do. Notice what's happening here. All of this now is targeting artists, musicians, bands, right? Look at this. Look at how the hooks are completely different now. What's stopping your music from going viral? Let's fix it now. Your next big hit could be just one step away. Struggling to get noticed? Here's the secret sauce for artists, right? Because in this video, we're talking about hooks. We're talking about generating content. We're trying to iterate and come up with captions and all that stuff, right? And your outcome is if you want to get it out in the world, right? This is a way to be able to hook them in to be able to watch your content. Why most artists fail at Instagram and how you won't, right? Because in the video, we're also talking about Instagram. So this is something that's important. Or for example, how I turned my tracks into a fan magnet. Your turn next, because you can actually upload content. And that's what I was talking about in the video, and how you could use that to be able to attract an audience. In this case, we're talking about music fans, right? Artists are trying to attract music fans. Beautiful. But let's say I did the same thing, and instead I'm saying, assuming the audience is a music artist, what if I said the audience is our fitness coaches? I'm going to go ahead and hit generate. Let's see what this comes up with for our hooks. So now we are adapting the hooks, completely different. Now this is made for fitness coaches. We know who we are talking about. Struggling with consistency. This tip will change your fitness game. All right. 3 workout mistakes you're probably making right now. All right, here's the next one. The secret to faster results, it's simpler than you think. Beautiful. Now I want this to be able to actually leverage more insights from the post, right? So if I come in here, I'm going to say adapt the content from the video transcript to target fitness coaches, okay? Because I don't want to just talk about workouts. I want to adapt it. And so I'm doing this live with you. Let's see how this performs. But this is how we iterate to make sure that we are getting the content the way we want it written. And we are adapting it to the audiences that we're speaking to. And we also want to make sure that it's all relevant, right? Let's see if this made it a little bit better, right? Struggling to keep clients engaged. Here's the fix in seconds. Not bad, but let's see. The secret to creating scroll-stopping reels every fitness coach needs. Next one. Want more gym signups? Start with this simple content hack. Now these hooks are doing what it needs to do, right? Because it's doing a few things. Number one, these are all insights that we're talking about inside of the video. But in this video, I talk nothing about fitness coaches, okay? But there's still insights that are relevant to them. How they can keep clients, how they can do viral posts, how they can, the 3-second rule and why it's key for their fitness marketing. And so if I'm trying to target fitness coaches, I want to make sure that the content of what I do as a business or as a coach or as a freelancer or as an agency, whatever I do, has to be able to hit home to my audience. So Alphana is going to help you to get the initial content you need. It's going to find you the best clips. It's going to generate all these images. But remember, these are all workflows that you create. And that's the beauty of it, right? Set up all the content workflows you want to create, drop that into Alphana, and that'll leave you with everything you need. Thank you all very much for your time. That was this session of Insider Live. Guys, if you're on YouTube, I want you to hit the like button and drop a comment. It's so important for us, and subscribe to our channel because the YouTube algorithms love that. And that helps us. That helps us to get this in front of more people, and that would really appreciate it. So hit the like button, drop a comment, subscribe. And again, I'm Sebastian Mourra. I am the CEO and co-founder of Alphana. So if you need anything at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.